I just got the new Batman Forever Batmobile Lego set. I'm so excited for this. As a kid, this was my favorite Batmobile, so I'm ready to build this. So I already have the Batman the Animated Series Batmobile, and I have the Tumbler from Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. And you can see above me that I have Optimus Prime. So needless to say, yes, huge Lego guy over here. Batman Forever came out in 1995. This set has 909 pieces, and it comes with Val Kilmer's Sonar suit minifig Batman. That was my first Halloween costume. I always loved this Batman costume. I just love how it had that kind of silver glow to it. So anyhow, I'm ready to get this box open. Let's go. All right, we got 10 bags. We got to get through some stickers, got the manual. Let's tackle this. Bag 1. The Joel Schumacher films, obviously in a lot of cases, leave a lot to be desired, but as a kid, the toys, the costumes, the villains, the gadgets, the suit up, I just, as a 5-year-old kid or whatever, it was heaven. I love that they started giving you this thing to get the pieces off. I inevitably screw up every time I do these things at some point. Always make sure you have one of these. When I build, I always like to put the main pieces that come out of the bag in one pile, and then if they have the smaller bag with the finer pieces, make a separate pile. So it makes it easy to access, keep my eye on it, make sure nothing spills, another empty bag. Step 1, done. I took a break because I actually like to listen to music when I build Lego sets, so currently listening to Best of You by Foo Fighters. I actually don't listen to the Foo Fighters that much, but anyhow, it just kind of came to me. So this is bag 1 done here. Bottom frame, starting to come around. The thing that I love about these Lego manuals that I don't remember them being like this when I was a kid, but they have the minifig that shows your progress through the entire build. So as you flip the pages, the minifig keeps going this way, so you know how close you're already being done. I thought that was a great idea. Bag 2. I just finished bag 2, so I'm going to open bag 3 shortly. What I love so far in the set are these blue see-through light, whatever pieces you call them. I remember how the blue glow in the movie, to me, was the signature part of that Batmobile, and I think as a kid, part of the appeal to me as to why I found it so cool. And to see that replicated in a Lego set, I think is going to look awesome. All right, bag 3, let's go. Bag 3 is done. You can see how much this is shaping up now. The wheel wells. I always remember in the movie, to me, the wheels look massive, so this seems to replicate that well. And bag 4. You know bag 4 is going to be good because you can see that this front piece is going to come into play. This is the front part that covers the massive grappling hook in the movie when the Batmobile shoots it up, and then it kind of just stops around the side of the building like this and drives up with the flames coming up. It's one of the best parts of the movie. So I have bag 5 ready to go. You can see with bag 4, that front cover is on that I was telling you about with the grappling hook. And then you start to build out some of the cockpit, the steering wheel, and what looks to maybe be the throttle or something. So I just finished bag 5, and you can see what looks like part of the body of the Batmobile is what I'm working on. There's a sliding piece here of some kind. But what I find very interesting is all the little blue light pieces that are in the side. I think that this thing, if you had the Light My Bricks, like those special lights you can put in the Lego sets, I think that this thing would light up so cool with all these blue lighting pieces that they have. So I'm very excited to see how this turns out. I'm gonna be honest, this one is taking me longer to build than I thought, and it's getting late. So I am gonna stop here for tonight because I like to enjoy doing these things, and I just think I'm gonna start rushing maybe when I start to get tired. So I'm just slightly over halfway anyway, so there's no harm in just picking this up tomorrow. So you might see me in a new outfit for the rest of this video. All right, this is bag 6. I'm back fresh to finish this thing off, so here we go. Okay, so now you can see the top of the cockpit has taken shape, and at this point now, I gotta put the cockpit piece on to the base of the Batmobile here. So it's just gonna clip in. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually having a little bit of difficulty clicking this piece in here. Okay, after a few tries, I found that to get this piece clipped in, what I did was I angled it this way and I used my finger to hold that gray square and then kind of clip it in like that. And then when it comes down, it doesn't rest flush, and the instructions will show you that, but it is supposed to basically be on a decline like this. So this is where I'm at. Okay, we're starting in bag 7. Okay, bag 7 is done. You can see that we've now started to build out some of the exhaust area of the Batmobile. I think this is gonna look so sick. All right, and bag 8. Okay, so this part I just built is gonna cover the back part of the Batmobile now, and that part, after a bit of struggle, is now on. All right, bag 9, second last one. Here we go. All right, so this is the last part of step 9. As you can see, I have built out the final wing here. I also have added on the side wings, so it's starting to look pretty sick. So this is just gonna go in here. There, it clips in. Oh, this looks sweet. I'm gonna have to do this in the third and final sprint because I have to go to the Linkin Park concert and my buddy's about to get here. So we're gonna have to pick this up tomorrow. Okay, I'm back for a third and final sprint to finish off this Batman Forever Batmobile. This is bag 10, the final bag. So from what I can tell, the final details that we have left to finish are the wheels, the top of the cockpit, maybe some stuff in here, and then it should be good to go. And of course the minifig too. I'm gonna open the last bag and I'm gonna finish this build finally. But yeah, you can see like the pieces for the wheels and everything. Looks so cool. And yes, I hope that you like my Scooby-Doo shirt for this final stage of the build. So I just finished some of the details on the grill here, and now I'm gonna put the cover over the cockpit because it just goes in like that. It can come off pretty easy. Thought it was gonna have a hinge. In the movie it slides, but then we're just gonna build out the wheels here. And then the logo plates will just kind of go in, looks like pretty easily. Yep, those wheels look pretty sick. Looks like it's just building the minifig. As I said earlier, it's the Sonar suit. So in the movie, it's that brighter silver kind of looking one towards the end when Batman and Robin go to the island to fight Riddler and Two-Face and the Batwing and then the Batboat. You can see that silver kind of glow that this minifig has. I think it's pretty cool. I like how they give you a platform to put the minifig on because for my Batman animated series set, it comes with 3 minifigs and there's no platform. So this makes it a little easier, but we are done. And here is the set completed. So here's a close-up of that minifig. The details I think are so cool. You can see even with the eyes, it has the Sonar shield or whatever you want to call it in the cowl. And here's what the cockpit looks like without the cover. Some details, some stickers. I think it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was absolutely obsessed with this thing. I think it's just so sick. So this is me done my build with the Batman Forever Batmobile. I think that this set is wicked. It gives you a little bit of size to get the details out. It's certainly bigger than the Batman animated series Batmobile that I have. Not nearly as big as the Tumbler. So I think that it's a good size where it's not too cumbersome. I don't think I should have too much difficulty finding a place to put this in my smaller condo. I think this thing looks absolutely sweet and I'm excited to add it to my collection. I can't say that I plan on being a LEGO content creator, but like and subscribe for more because you just never know, I suppose. Needless to say, yes, this set makes me feel like a kid again, which really that's what LEGO is all about.